Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for your general collective reading on the new moon in Aquarius. So, of course, this is going to be for all signs. It can't be everyone's reading, but if it is yours, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If not, as always, you can check my channel for other messages you need to hear. And remember that time, energy, and gender are fluid, so reverse roles however they apply to your story. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So, of course, a big thank you to my subscribers. I love you guys and appreciate your love and support. Also to the new folks that are coming in. If you are just seeing this channel for the first time, we would love to have you as a subscriber. So be sure to check the description box below when you do. That way you can also find me on social media, and all of the links and things you'll need to contact me are down there. So we look forward to having you as a part of this awesome community. And again, thank you to those of you who are our supporters, our subscribers. Your energy and your love is so deeply felt. So if you have been purchasing private readings or in general growing close with me over the last year, sending so much love. I'm really excited for what's to come after the energy of retrogrades dissipates. So, of course, as always, we'll probably just chat for a little bit about what's going on as above and so below. But if you're interested in skipping straight to the reading, you can find the timestamp to the reading down below in the comments. So for those of you sticking around, this is going to be short and sweet. So, as we know, new moons are all about manifesting, calling in our intentions, versus full moons being all about release. So, if you have been struggling throughout Venus and Mercury retrograde, this is going to be an amazing time for you to finally leave all that stuff behind. Okay, so as we move through the shadow phase of Venus retrograde and finish up the last couple of days of Mercury retrograde, the Aquarian energy here is going to allow us to finally detach from anything that's not serving romantically, financially, and this is going to allow us to propel forward into the future. So think about the energy of Aquarius, right? Aquarius is the energy of the star in the tarot, making wishes, hoping for a better future, healing the past. So this is going to be your opportunity to harness that energy of forward thinking and innovation and revolutionize your life, okay? So Venus retrograde in Capricorn was rough, right? Really forcing us to dip back into the past and really scrutinize everything that's not been working for us, allowing us to have a much better understanding and plan for our future based on what wasn't working before. So very interested to see what type of themes were popping up for you guys during the last month or so. Technically since the holidays, but more importantly, again, shedding away anything that's not serving is a theme every lunar cycle, right? So every full moon is all about releasing, letting go, banishing energy, whereas the new moons are our opportunities, our openings, our portals. So anything that you experience during these two retrogrades specifically, and like I said, I know we still have a couple more days left of Mercury retrograde, but anything you've experienced is going to be setting you up for this major opportunity and this opening, this chance to really propel yourself into the life that you've always dreamed of, okay? While detaching from any sort of karmic relationships or energies that have kept you feeling stuck or trapped. So obviously retrogrades are all about reviewing, rehashing, okay, rethinking things, replanning, revisiting things, and releasing things. So now is our chance, especially since we're approaching these big portals, okay? We've got 2-2-22 and then 2-22-22. So while we are moving through the shadow phase of retrograde, this is going to be a really promising time for us to get all of our crazy ideas out there and allow ourselves to be brought into the new age of our own life, okay? So the age of Aquarius has been a big theme too over the last couple of years, things changing and being made better. But the whole energy of Aquarius is about detaching, okay? Being neutral, allowing yourself to acknowledge what has come so that you can build on what's to come. So, all of your plans, all of your ideas, all of your wishes, everything that you're trying to manifest this year, this new moon is like the best opportunity for you to do that, especially since we're moving out of retrograde phase. So I'm excited to hear about some of your ideas, your manifestations. And again, if you'd like to just chat about some of the things that you've been through in retrograde period, I'd love to hear from you guys. So email me, DM me. Just in general, like I said, you can comment if you want to get involved with the group of others watching these videos. But I'm excited about what's to come. So I did want to keep it kind of short and sweet. I just want to pull and see what comes out, see what Spirit wants us to know. So of course, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Moonology Manifestation deck, since we are focusing on what we're trying to manifest. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know about this current energy that we're experiencing. What do we need to know about the new moon in Aquarius, please? What does the collective need to know about the new moon in Aquarius, please? So we have the last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. So absolutely, y'all, this is a time for you to mark where you've been and how far you've come. And Spirit is telling you that you freaking made it, okay? You made it through this crazy ass energy, and you did so because it was a part of something that had to be completed for your own personal journey. So this is kind of that energy of completion. Be proud of everything you've accomplished. Even though you might feel like you struggled all last month, it was for a reason. It was for your spiritual growth, whether you can see that now or not, right? Everything that we are made to go through is to help us expand and become better versions of ourselves. So this Taurus energy is telling you, be proud of your journey, be proud of you, and be proud of everything that you've been through in order to get to the other side, okay? So now this is going to be a great opportunity for us to move forward. So I love how this is the last quarter moon energy. Even though obviously the energy of the last quarter moon that we just experienced was not in Taurus, the concept of banishing things once and for all, finally getting all of those things off of our plate and clearing the way for the new moon, that's the last phase, right? So perhaps the last couple of weeks has been particularly difficult for some of you. So now we're coming into the clear. We're coming into the opportunity zone. So let's see if there's another message here for us on the bottom of the deck. Another last quarter moon. Here we have Libra energy. So very strong Venusian energy, as Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. Okay? Make time for self-love. So maybe January has been a hustle and bustle for some of you. Or maybe you're like me and things have been so difficult where you've just been in hermit mode and doing nothing but loving yourself. This is an important energy to propel us forward. Loving ourselves, being grateful for our journey, being thankful for everything we've gone through, being proud of ourselves, even if we feel like there's nothing to be proud of, okay? You don't need to specifically accomplish something in order to be proud of yourself and who you are, all right? Sometimes not saying anything is something to be proud of. Maybe some of you have been pulling back your energy and focusing on yourself, which is amazing. It's perfect. Okay, that's exactly what you should be doing, because I feel as if a lot of us have given energy where it has not been reciprocated, or given energy in circumstances or to individuals that We probably shouldn't have, right? But again, every single thing that we do is a part of our spiritual journey, even those tough lessons that we need to learn. So, loving yourself, making time for yourself, and being proud of everything you've accomplished, even if you feel, like I said, in your mind, if you're skeptical or you're critical like I am and you think, well, what the hell have I accomplished? You've accomplished enough just by showing up and by allowing yourself to be focusing on you and what you need, okay? So whoever you are, whatever your specific story is, I think in general, Spirit's telling you that the rough times that you've probably experienced over the last month or so are coming to an end, okay? Again, a sense of completion is being highlighted here. So, not just completing some sort of journey or task, but being complete in oneself, okay? Because like I always say, you cannot extend your love to others if your own cup is empty. So loving yourself is a big theme here. Now, just got a peek at that King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So again, talking about that Capricorn energy from Venus being in retrograde. This was probably a very harsh placement for a lot of you, considering Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma. So again, interested to hear from you guys on specific scenarios, but let's see what the tarot has to say in regards to wrapping up retrograde, okay? Wrapping up that last quarter moon energy. So we're dipping into the more recent past to see if Spirit has any messages for us about things we've experienced. Anything else? Okay, so y'all, we have strength and the Two of Coins. This is highlighting exactly what I talked about. Whatever you've been through, Spirit is telling you you've been strong. Okay, you've stood up for yourself, maybe even others. This is an energy of protection, confidence, willpower. And like I said earlier, maybe some of you have been holding back your energy or taming your energy, keeping quiet and worrying about strengthening your own energy. Okay, so with the Two of Coins coming up next to it, this is all about the dance of change, right? Making uncomfortable changes to solidify the foundation of your future. So as you can see here, we've got the rocky ships in the background. Lots of things have come up financially once again, okay? Venus retrograde might have actually just felt like this for you. Very scattered energy, or feeling like you're trying to balance on a tightrope, juggling all the balls in the air and just trying to keep everything afloat. So Two of Pentacles is, even though it's a challenging energy, it's highlighting exactly what we talked about here. Any challenges that you've been through, you've been strong and you've seen yourself through. So yeah, remember, you are setting up the foundations for your future. Oh my goodness, let me not knock down the camera. You are setting up the foundations for your future. So even though changes might feel very uncomfortable or uncalled for, Spirit is telling you that you remained calm, okay? You remained steady, and you ended up balancing this energy for yourself, okay? So let's talk about what's going on now under this influence. What is the energy that we are going to be experiencing over the next few days under the new moon energy? Almost said full moon. So we have the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. So both cards showing up in reverse, but when I see the King of Wands, I think of someone who is taking passionate action towards their goals, towards their life path and purpose. This could also be a very sexual, sensual energy for some of you, or a creative energy, as the wands are our creation, okay, or the energy of the soul. So with the Three of Cups pairing with that energy, this could be some of you, okay, or someone out there, if you're watching this for someone else. Someone could want to reunite, okay? This could also be you finding a newfound energy towards gathering or getting together with friends, maybe for support. But I see this also as a reunion. So For some of you, maybe you've been trying to set up the foundations in your environment and being really strong because this is what you've been hoping for. Maybe this is what you've been trying to manifest. So, like I said, now that the planets are no longer going to be in retrograde and this positive supportive energy of the Aquarius new moon, now is the chance to move things forward and take action passionately towards your goals or whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So, Three of Cups is a celebration. It's friendship, it's trust, it's love. So whatever specifically it is that you're going after, Spirit's telling you that you are supported, okay? I love that the King of Wands is represented by a crow, as crows are divine messengers. So this could be what Spirit has been telling you all along, like your time will come. But sometimes when the planets are spinning backwards, quote unquote, we have no choice but to review, okay, and look back on the past. And some of you might be so tired of thinking about what's happened before or being reminded about things that you've gone through in the past. But sometimes those reminders have to pop up in order for us to really truly heal, okay? And that's what the energy of Aquarius is all about. It's about healing and being hopeful for a brighter future, a brighter tomorrow. So taking action on whatever it is that you're trying to call in, whether it's a reunion, or again, just gathering with friends, surrounding yourself with people that you trust. This is a very safe energy is what I'm feeling. So maybe some of you are just trying to manifest a safer financial situation, a safer space for your relationships, whether it's romantic or family relationships. Either way, it's a supportive energy. So let's move forward. Let's go past what we're going to be looking at for the next few days under the new moon. And let's see a little bit more about the long-term effects of this new moon. So the future energy of what's to come. Four of Pentacles. And quite a bit coming out here. Oh, interesting. You guys, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. So let's talk first about the Four of Coins, okay? This is a progression of the two. So it's kind of like we're leaping forward, right, into the next phases of building our foundation. So I think it's kind of ironic, though, how we have this Rapunzel energy, right? She's sitting here. She has no choice but to wait. She's maybe, okay, this is someone protecting their energy moving forward. This could also be someone saving their money, not wanting to spend for fear of falling back into this chaotic sort of fumbling to find a foundation. Now the foundation's been set, but there's an element of waiting, I feel like, here. She's looking down in a sad way almost. So for some of you, what's coming up is Spirit telling you to hold on to your resources and be patient for the manifestation coming forward, okay? Maybe some of you are quite literally manifesting a rescue, okay? But again, regardless of how that is manifesting in your physical life, it will be different for everyone, right? So again, whether you're watching this about your own spiritual growth or about another person external to you, these messages are made to resonate with many different stories. So moving forward, we've got the Hermit, the Magician, and the Nine of Coins. So let's talk about this energy here, right? Because the Hermit and the Magician are one and the same. The Hermit, though, knows that the answers lie within. So this is all about spiritual growth from a silent perspective, okay? This is you going within and understanding that the answers to the universe have always been there, right? This is you holding up the lantern to your own self. So maybe a time of scrutiny up ahead, considering this is Virgo energy. So some of you could be deciding that the best way for you to protect your resources is to go back into your hermit cave, which, again, not a bad thing, right? Especially if going into your hermit cave involves you taking care of yourself and loving yourself. That's exactly what Spirit wants you to do. Now, in order for this Magician to emerge and begin manifesting the future, right? there needs to be a bit of a remembrance. So for some of you, this new moon is going to be the elixir that was needed to help you remember just how powerful you are and just how capable you are of manifesting. Okay, so for some of you, you've been sitting on this for a while and maybe you've been facing lots of setbacks and delays, but now moving forward, there will be a reminder of just how strong, not only that you've been, but how strong you can be. Okay, all of the potential that lies within you, you've always had the resources, but sometimes we have to go within to remember that, right? So for some of you, hopefully all of you, this progressive energy puts you at this place right here, which is the 9 of Pentacles, talking about being financially secure and stable, being satisfied with oneself, not needing to depend on anyone financially. For some of you, this could just be your only goal, needing to break away and not having to lean on anyone else to get you through. Okay, I know that this is probably a lot of y'all's goals. So this pre-Empress energy coming in, you can see she's got this great white owl sitting on her shoulder. She seems peaceful. Every coin is in order. But the main coin here up at the top, which I feel like represents the ace, is another reminder for you, right? You, yourself, the watcher, me, you, all of us, are the ace of coins. All we've ever needed to do is invest in ourselves and be consistent. So for those of you who this is resonating with, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. I love how I said bottom of the deck and the one card I needed stayed there. So we've got the Judgment card, okay? And again, in the reverse, so the processed energy here is Spirit coming in to remind you about your decisions from the past, resurrecting the things that you've already gone through to show you all of your potential and strength, okay? So for some of you who feel as if you've made some bad judgment calls in the past, or again, if this is about someone else, if you feel like someone didn't choose you or choose the right path, this is Spirit's way of coming back around and showing you what you've done, right? Showing you the work that you've done to allow you to go back to the drawing board and make corrections, right? And plan for the better future that we were talking about. So this energy of judgment popping up is just kind of makes me laugh because it does always make me think of my TikTok videos, as judgment does like to make an appearance. But judgment is a resurrection from the past. So literally, that's what we went through, right? The resurrection of the past, going through Venus and Mercury retrogrades. So now we're moving forward. There is positive motions, energy, and a promising future. But it's going to require you to acknowledge just how powerful you are, like I said. So you might be feeling over the next few weeks a momentum that you weren't feeling before. So I suggest riding that wave, right? And yes, some of you may want to do so from inside of your personal cave, which is fine. But as long as you are open to acknowledging your potential, and again, remembering that you have always had the resources to make whatever it is that you want to materialize come into your life, okay? So, and not only that, but we have the Wheel of Fate on the bottom of the deck again. So this is also another sign for me that if you have felt stuck on the wheel, or if you felt like you've had some really bad fortune, this is Spirit's way of telling you that the wheel never stops turning. So in times where you feel like you're down on your luck, all you need to do is remember that it's not forever, okay? Sometimes we need to make our own luck, but I do see also this as a completion, like I said, the number 10 being a completion of a karmic cycle. I do feel as if a lot of us have released certain things like this over the last few weeks, which is, again, another foreshadowing of forward movement and progression. This is also about destiny. So for those of you who feel as if you have been hoping for the wheel to turn and finally experience some good luck, I think this is a very positive sign for you, okay? So hopefully I can make it through the rest of the reading without making up words. And let's move into the Moon Oracle and see what Spirit has to say in regards to any sort of challenges that might be coming up that we will be facing under this energy. So I love that I just got a glimpse of Lilith in the reverse. So again, maybe some things have come up that have been coming up from the shadows, maybe that you feel like you've addressed in the past, which can also be kind of frustrating too, because if you have dealt with something already, who wants to deal with it again, right? If you've already sent someone along on their way, who wants to see that person pop up into their life again? That sort of energy. So now Spirit's telling you it's time for you to put that down and recognize that your destined path isn't to be moving in reverse. It's to be moving forward, okay? So we've got the bridge talking about moving forward, and it kind of makes me think of like that union energy, or even this reunion energy here. Making a bridge to move forward into the future. So let's get another card here. So you've got the bridge, we've got confidence, and we've got the knight. So when I see the knight, I just think of the knights in general, okay? More forward motion, possibly an offer coming in. So if that's what you've been manifesting, again, could be another sign for you or confirmation for you. So let's talk about the bridge. The bridge is Gemini energy. And the key phrase here is the bridge of compromise and suddenly finding something in common. So this could be you metaphorically bridging the gap between you and someone else, or again, just from the past into the future on a bigger scale. Okay, so Mercury and Venus. So I love how we just talked about the Venus and Mercury retrograde, and that's what this card represents, Mercury and Venus. So Mercury and Venus are very different in their drive to express themselves. They symbolize opposing views. Mercury is facile, fast, and versatile, while Venus is slow and possessive. However, they share the ability to socialize. Ruled by these two planets, this mansion is about a difference of opinion or ideas. The touching of the two figures represents the ability to form a bridge, to find mutual ground, and strike a compromise. Mansion 6 is a peacemaking card, and drawing it reveals the possibility of a harmonious outcome to a situation in which there has previously been great opposition. So I was just asking about what challenges would be relevant coming up in this energy, and I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, just like the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, there will be opportunities to compromise and bridge the gap between the past and the future, okay? So the confidence card being the waning fire moon. So again, we're going back to this last quarter waning energy of releasing, right? And we've got this strength card here in the recent past. Spirit is saying that everything you've been through has been a part of building up that confidence. And maybe some of you before this retrograde period, you didn't have that, or you didn't recognize that within yourself. Spirit's telling you that you're strong enough to make it through any sort of trial and tribulation. Okay, this is about spiritual growth, like I said. So having the confidence to release the past and knowing that even though you might not have that safety net underneath you anymore, that you're fully capable, just like the magician, to manifest the future of your dreams, okay? And then finally we have the Knight, which is ruled by the moon and Pluto. So I know that there were some harsh aspects going on with Pluto over the last couple of weeks as well. Obviously, for those of you who want more details on that, you can always Google, look online, cafeastrology.com, Forever Conscious, so many great sites to keep up with the very specific planetary aspects. But this card is ruled by the energy of Cancer, okay? So Pluto signifies transformation and immense power, while the kind of sympathetic nature of the moon is nurturing and protective. When these two planets combine in the water sign of Cancer, they denote the enormous protective power of a mother animal guarding her young. Wow. So the great power of Pluto gives strength to the gentle emotional moon, who is able to express her nature easily in Cancer, as it is her own sign. This card expresses the need to, if necessary, take up arms in defense of someone less able to care for themselves. If you draw this card, you will care deeply about the people and ideals that are close to your heart. This is a heroic mansion. So the knights are heroes, right? They charge forward in love and passion and commitment. So again, whether you feel that specific passage and definition was meant for you, like taking care of someone, stepping up to the plate, protecting someone, then that's good too. But like I said, I almost feel like this knight energy is symbolic of that forward motion, just in general. Whatever you've been trying to achieve, whatever you've been calling in, some of you may be calling in a knight, okay, a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever you resonate with. This knight energy is progressive, it's positive. So I don't really feel any hard energy of challenges moving forward, which is great. And that's exactly what we were talking about at the beginning of the reading. Once this energy of retrograde clears up, it's nothing but clear skies and forward motion moving forward. So if you're still feeling that lagging energy or still dealing with some difficulties or annoyances from retrograde, just know that there are brighter days ahead, and every single obstacle that you face is meant to help you and propel you into your future journey. So let's get some advice from Spirit as we close out this reading and see what Spirit has to say as advice moving forward. I felt like there was another card going to come out. So we have speed, volcanoes, and cave. So the key words here are movement, power, and protection. Oh my gosh, this is the exact themes we were talking about just now. Forward motion, power, and protection. So whatever you're planning on moving towards, whatever power you're planning on exerting towards your goals moving forward, you are protected. Okay, we were just talking about the cave. So again, Spirit's advice could quite literally be to go into hermit mode, right? Not in a way where you're hiding from the world per se, but allow that energy of the cave that you've probably been sitting in, trying to hide from retrograde, to help you moving forward. All of the knowledge, the wisdom, everything you've learned in that cave mode is helping you and protecting you on your journey moving forward. So y'all, I do feel like now that we're coming out of retrograde, things will be moving along quite quickly. I love it. I love it so much. And you know what? I'm going to check to the bottom of the deck and see if we have anything else. Wow. So we've got the Empress energy, home, earth, going back to Venus, Libra, Taurus energy. Okay. So we opened the reading with Venus energy and we're closing it with Venus energy. So this Empress, okay, look behind her, all of this swirling energy of everything going on around her, but look how confident she is. She knows she's protected to the point where she doesn't even have to open her eyes as she walks forward. Okay, she's being guided. All right. So with this home and earth energy, this could also be Spirit telling you that now is a really great time to get grounded. Okay, as this is also that Nine of Pentacles energy. If that's what you guys have been after or searching for or hoping to achieve, I see it in the cards. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this energy. I hope that it provides you some relief in comparison to what you've probably gone through over the last few weeks. And as always, like I say, if you are enjoying these general readings and you'd like to go even further, I'm always open for private readings. So feel free to check my website as to what is available. Other than that, you guys, I hope that you enjoy this new moon energy and make your biggest, most daring wishes today, okay? Prepare for this portal. That we're about to embark on because that's what's going to set you up for the new astrological year. And I guarantee you, by the time Aries season comes around, you're going to be feeling this power, okay, and this forward motion like never before. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will be coming out with the Twin Flame Soul Connection February forecast, as well as a spicy subscriber message to add on to that. And y'all, I know those of you are probably still watching thinking, yeah, but what about zodiac videos? Well, I've wanted to put them out. I've wanted to do them. I just haven't even had the time. And I think a lot of that has had to do with retrograde, because it's almost like every time I try to sit down and get something done, something else comes up. And so I'm hoping that this forward motion and progression applies to me as well. And hopefully we'll be getting some zodiac videos out there, especially since we're approaching Valentine's Day. I know y'all love your love readings, so look forward to that, as I do plan on making it happen. So I love you guys. I hope you stay safe and well, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.